What's up, folks, and welcome to Throwback Thursday. I'm MJ here with Alex Storm, and as we always do, we're going to talk about an old school movie today. So, Alex, what are we talking about today?
So, this week we watched Frailty, which I had seen, I guess, when it came out, but I hardly remembered.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Came out in 2001, directed by Bill Paxton, starring Matthew McConaughey, Bill Paxton, and Powers Booth. And, you know, we mentioned a few episodes ago that we might just go through all of Matthew McConaughey's old school stuff because, you know, we're just digging the McConaissance. And so decided to check out Frailty again and see how we felt about it. So what did you think about the movie?
Man, Matthew McConaughey, he's amazing. I love this guy. Yeah, it's funny because the only thing I did remember was just there was like these boys and their dad and they were murdering people. And I remember being kind of freaked out. It was like one of those cool kind of thrillers that came out in the 90s or early 2000s, you know, that was like really popular then. And I mean, I ended up having one really big jump in the movie. And also, it gave me bad dreams all night. So I guess it made an impact.
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, and I would totally recommend it to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty twisted film, man. You know, it's just, well, I just want to jump right into it, you know, because I said before I rewatched it that I felt like the ending was somewhat ambiguous, or what's happening in the movie is ambiguous. And so, as it turns out, I think we disagree about what the movie's about,
yeah,
right?
I don't feel like it's ambiguous at all. I feel like it's the dad first. He has a mental issue, something, which is really strange, and then, you know, brainwashes his sons to kill people, turns them both into killers ultimately. And then there's like the cool twist at the end where you find out Matthew McConaughey is actually the killer brother, the one killing demons. But in my mind, none of this is real. It's all just in his imagination. He's fucked up from his dad being fucked up and him buying into it when he was a kid. And even like him seeing people and like seeing whatever their sins are and stuff, I think that there's no room in Christianity or Christian beliefs for someone to believe that they are the ones who get to pass judgment and kill someone. So yeah, he's just nuts. And the dad was nuts. And I didn't see the ambiguity that maybe they were really killing demons and maybe they were, you know, it was all literal. I didn't see it literally at all.
Well, yeah, maybe that's my point. I said, yeah, it's not ambiguous because I think the exact opposite. I think it's about a dude who woke up and had a vision from an angel who then put him in touch with God, who said, hey, dude, we need you to kill demons. Now, look, let's you know, look at the scale of this. He said, the world's coming to an end. It's coming soon. You guys are going to be the soldiers, right? We're going to give you some weapons, right? For some strange reason, all the demons this guy needs to kill are in Texas, okay? Also, the movie takes place in the 70s. And then, you know, the flashback section takes place in the 70s, and the current storyline takes place essentially the year of release. So let's say 2000, 2001. The dad says that the world's coming to an end soon. The world is still around, and Matthew McConaughey's character, Adam Meeks, is still killing people. Yet still, I believe that these guys are killing demons, okay? Demons, they're killing demons. That's my take.
Well, if you take it that way, then, I mean, it makes sense because I think when Christians talk about the end of the world, they think it's coming soon, but that means, you know, within a couple lifetimes. But it's, even if you buy it, and you buy that they are like literally killing demons, why them? Why are they special? Why do they get to kill demons? And why do they get to decide who's a demon and who's not? Well, like the guy, like the dad.
The same thing that, you know, they reference it in the movie, talking about Abraham and his son, man.
Yeah, but
why them? Because that's how God operates, man.
But dad killed an innocent person, like especially in the very last kill. So like he kills the police officer who killed his mom. Yeah. The dad killed an innocent person too. All we know is this police officer killed his mom, so he's a demon. So why would the dad not have been a demon too for killing an innocent man?
Well, no, I would say that's the one thing that is also vague and confusing about the film because, like, he says that Fenton is a demon, right? He's like, you know, the angel told me Fenton's a demon, but I didn't want to believe it. And I'm like, he touched his son and didn't have any crazy reaction.
Yeah.
And so the loose use of the term demon is what's confusing in the movie to me because it's like, you become a demon after you do something fucked up. Basically, like in other words, you're a person and then you turn into a demon. Like, what is a demon? Like, is there something inside of you? Is this a thing, or is a demon? This is
why there's no such thing as demons, and they're just crazy and they want to kill people.
I would say, or is demon just a bad person? Now, you know, again, I just think there's so much like I feel like there is just room for interpretation because I still think you're right. Like the little kid, the younger one, he's like, Dad, I see him. You know, he's totally going along, and it's a crucial age difference between them. The older brother and the younger brother that makes it like this guy would be more susceptible to these type of things. But I do, again, to me, the part that just is weird is the fact that both of the brothers end up being killers, and that the older brother is the one that's just like a straight up serial killer. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. Like,
and they don't explore that. They
there was no
decide that he's the God's hand killer. But actually, I have a theory about that. Towards the end, he doesn't specifically state it, but my thought was that maybe he was trying to set up his brother. That he was killing people and signing things as the God's hand killer, so that his brother would get caught for the crimes. Because he knows that his brother's been killing people all these years. And we get the impression that he's not as bad as his brother. At least when they're kids, that he's like, he's against everything, where his brother's like, okay, yeah, this is cool, like we're fighting demons. And so I guess at the end, when it's revealed which brother you're actually watching, my thought was that the God's hand killer was trying to get his brother caught. Not that he was just killing for fun. But I know Matthew McConaughey's character says otherwise. He says he kills and he's bad for it.
Well, but of course the point is that Matthew McConaughey's character is an unreliable narrator. So essentially you can't really believe anything he says, even when it's all revealed at the end. You can't believe anything. So that's what makes it tough to figure out. But you're right. I mean, look, you can theorize that and add that extra backstory that isn't there to Fenton and be like, yeah, he was doing that. But I still would say, why would he need to kill people? Like, he could have been sort of trying to stop him by doing some other things. He didn't need to be killing people to do that. So I don't know. Again, it's vague. I do want to talk a little bit about like just the overall quality of the film. Like, I'm not sure how many movies Bill Paxton has directed, or if this was his first movie he directed, because he's an actor, obviously, typically. And I would say that was one thing where the movie hurt a little bit for me. It was a little pedestrian in its direction, and there were some things. It's like that moment where you can see someone's like trying. Like the angel scene where he sees the angel coming when he's working on the car, or my favorite shot in the entire movie, the floating head in the black background. It's just like, okay, really? Okay, no, you good. We don't need that, okay? So he got a little cute with it, a couple of points. Another one that stuck out to me was the rain on the window of the car, and then the cut into the fuzz on the TV, and they were going back. And it's just like, okay, all right, guys, you getting cute with it. You getting cute with it. I'm just saying, he was trying. He turned out a good film for it. I think the movie's good. I will say again, this is maybe my third or fourth time watching it. I didn't feel like it dragged a little bit for me at a certain point. Maybe it's because I knew it was coming. Yeah. But I was like, all right, okay, let's get on with it. I know we have to throw the kid in the cellar and all this stuff. Let's see what's really going on. But
I think that's just because you remember it well. Because for me, it didn't drag at all. I was into it and on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Fair enough. But my favorite line in the movie to see. I bet you didn't think anyone knew that, did you? Anyway.
So could this movie be made today?
Tough call. I feel like, first of all, it's rated R, right? And it has kids in it. So let's just start with that. How many movies are rated R and have kids that are like legit underage? Like, they are minors acting as minors. How many movies have we seen released in the past 10 years that fit that description? I can't think of any, really.
Yeah. I feel like it's always touchy having kids in rated R movies, especially kind of scary or dark movies like this.
Yeah.
I also think the theme of religious extremism is not something that gets thrown in movies nearly as much as it used to.
Well, again, see, you're going on one end, I'm coming with the other. I'm saying I don't know if it's a religious extremism story so much as it's a story of non-belief. It can go both ways. That's what I like about it. It's like, and I know you're saying you don't think a lot of Christians will get with the concept. That's fair. But I'm not saying that Christians will be like, hoorah, this is awesome. This is totally what people should be doing. But at the same time, I don't walk away from this movie. And maybe that's a failing in the movie. I don't actually know what the movie is trying to say. You think it's saying it's a, anti-religious, don't wake up one day saying God talk to you and do some crazy shit. And I'm just saying, I don't really take that from the movie, because the movie itself, like, if we have an unreliable narrator, the only way we actually have to go on is the movie, right? The movie is the true, thing. And the movie decided to show us, like, images of, like, the demons doing things to people. And the movie, showed us people inside the FBI office that could not recognize the guy who came in the night before and killed this guy, and footage that was not, you couldn't see the guy's face. Like, that is actually, like, you have to take that as that actually happened. So that's just way up. There's a lot of stuff going on for this dude to just be a crazy dude. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy dude with good luck. I don't know.
And why when he touched Powers Booth's character, why did he get all, and it's all weak and stuff? Why'd that happen?
I don't know. I can't explain it.
Well, yeah.
But I still think he's crazy. Maybe he's having convulsions, Tourette's. I don't know.
He for sure ain't normal. Like, even like the last freaking shot in the movie where he's like, praise God, and his wife says, praise Jesus, or something like that. It's like just, they're totally like weird. Like, there's no question about it, But look,
whacked
you know
out.
what? But this is kind of a romantic film too, because you know they say there's someone for everyone, and clearly he found a ride or die chick basically,
And
because she's down the ride. You know what I'm saying? She was in on it the whole time, so I
And
like
she's
that.
getting ready to have a kid so they
There you
can
go.
carry on the demon killing
Exactly.
in the family.
And now that all these years have passed, and you know Matthew McConaughey's 16 years older than he was at the time, I think it's time for Frailty 2. The kid will be
kid?
the right age.
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
come on.
Be old
This
enough.
is you know, this is waiting to happen. The movie that no one wanted, I want it. Okay, I want this sequel. I
I
want
think
this
I'd
to
watch
happen.
that only because Matthew McConaughey would be in it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I hope so. So I guess the only thing we talk about is diversity in the film. Is there
Lacking? Oh, yeah.
any diversity in the film?
Not that rings a bell.
Yeah, are there any brown people in this movie at all? Any
No,
Asian
and
people
for
in
it being in Texas, you know, there really ought to be.
I don't know. I mean, they are in a small
But I
community.
mean, yeah,
so-
they're out in the country.
Yeah.
They're farmers. There isn't any overt racism, like there could be from farmers in the South, I guess.
Well, these are good Christian
There's
people, you
good,
know.
yeah, good Christian people who are killing people, you know. There's also hardly any women in the movie to talk about. I mean, there's,
Yeah, the mom's dead,
yeah,
of course.
dead mom.
Another
and
dead mom.
The wife who's a non-character.
Yeah, she's in 2 scenes.
And there's hardly any conversations about. I mean, the first woman, the first victim, the first
person
demon
that killed is a woman.
is
Yes.
a woman. We don't see what she did. I guess you
No, we
see it
her
at the end. At the
assistant
end.
guy's story or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Who knows? Some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I guess that's it for our conversation about Frailty. It was a fun time. You know, I would say as our Throwback Thursdays go, this would not be a classic, but it's a pretty good movie. And if you were in for a thriller, you know, in the mood for a thriller or a kind of sort of horror movie and you haven't seen, you should probably check out Frailty. It's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, it's a good movie all around.
All right, so again, you know, I'm MJ. In case you didn't know, you can follow me at the only MJ, and she is.
I'm Alex Storm. You can follow me at Alex Storm, TMT, as in The Modern Truth.
And moderntruth.com is where you can find all of our Throwback Thursday videos, movie discussions, and all the news you need to know. Thanks again for tuning in, folks, and take care.